everybody that's coming. Y'all think
Okay,
about that.
testing.
We talked about it, maybe Jamar
Testing.
and Ashley. Like we're gonna get a lot of stuff for content while we in Houston. You know, we used to travel doing great for it, but I'm gonna be honest, we won't think about content.
Oh no, not at all.
We thinking about it now, so like all weekend we Jamar and I we all had talked about it because you know we want to put a picture on our Facebook team page. Because we don't want it just a flyer. We want to have it with some of our teammates that we travel with. So yeah, we definitely I like that. Do a reel in the office and to thank God I didn't quit studio. That way we can be tagged in and when he does it, you know, like oh we went to the thank God studio. Thank God I didn't quit studio. So yeah.
That's like visiting The Price is Right. I came to the studio. I went to the Price. My grandmama watched Price is Right every day for 65 years, and if not longer. And watching them people jump up and run down the aisle, like you can set your clock by that. All right, come on, let's get started. Y'all ready?
We'll talk more about that because I want us to be dressed fit. And I'm gonna talk to Chris about getting Jeremiah the photographer to come by too and do some good stuff. So okay, that's good. Thank you. All right, take it away.
All right. Okay, teammates. We get paid to read these books. Formal education will pay you a living. The self-education will pay you a fortune. Let's get into it. John Maxwell over here in the Law of Addition, I think this is chapter 4, page 51. He's saying that every relationship you have, he's focusing on leaders and followers are either adding or attracting to a person's life by the amount of value that you're adding. Listen to this. The interaction between every leader and follower is a relationship. All relationships either add or subtract from a person's life. Ooh, did you hear what he said? Like, no relationship is neutral. There is no neutral. It is adding or subtracting. You are winning or you're losing. You're moving forward or you're moving backwards. You're either growing or you dying. Ooh, did you hear what he said? He said every relationship is either adding and subtracting. As I think about the relationships in my life, in my family, in our social life, in our business, every relationship is it adding or is it subtracting? When I think about it, sometimes it sounds like it's callous, like, ooh, like, you know, it's mean-spirited that I want to eliminate a person because they're subtracting from my life. But in reality, that's just life. That's how God created the universe. There's no need for me to resist it. I love my family so much that I have to remove people that are subtracting. You know, you're going to love one or the other. Ooh, wait, listen to this. He says, if you are a leader, then trust me. You are having either a positive or a negative impact on the people you lead. How can you tell? There's one critical question. Are you making things better for the people that follow you? If you can't answer that question with an unhesitant yes and give some evidence that backs it up, then you might be a subtractor. Oh my God, boy, he is. And then John Maxwell, when he says it so nice. I mean, he's cutting with razors, but it sounds like, oh, you might just be subtracting. You know what I'm saying? That's amazing. I would say that 90% of all people who subtract from others do so unintentional. So teammates, you ain't got, he's saying people are not necessarily rude or disrespectful or mean-spirited or have a negative energy and they are subtractor. No. They could be nice people. They could be great people and still be a subtractor. It depends on where you want to go. I'm a pretty ambitious, motivated, driven kind of person. So I like to be around driven, motivated, upward, self-developing kind of people. All right. They don't recognize their negative impact on others. And when a leader is a subtractor and doesn't change his ways, ooh, he about to cut for real. It's only a matter of time before his impact on others goes from subtraction to division. Y'all to come Jesus. He done said you ain't gonna go from 10 to 9, you gonna go from 10 to 5. I'm preaching better than y'all saying amen. I know he said that real nice, but if you think about them numbers, they're not going to just subtract from you, they are going to divide you. One of my favorite quotes about marriage and partnership is about marrying the right person. And the right person can be your better half or make you half yourself. The right person can bring out the best in you, or the right person or the wrong person could bring out the worst in you. The right person can, what's the saying? The right person can inspire you to greatness, or the wrong person can confine you to complacency. The right person, so that's what he's saying. I was thinking about that in partnership, but he's saying that with everybody. Oh my God. God send us the people that we can excel with. Ooh, they on the way. All right, last point, and I'm going to let y'all go. So he's saying, now he's talking about adding value and changing lives, and how do you add value to others. Obviously, you got to have some value to add. You got to have some skills, or you got to be able to set an example for people to follow. Before that, you got to truly value or appreciate others. And to do that, that's just a mindset, having a heart for people. And he uses this example. One of his managers came into work, walked right by him, plus the whole staff, didn't even speak, went straight to his office. John Maxwell jumped up and said, I quickly excused myself from that conversation I was having and followed Dan to his office. Dan, I asked after greeting him, how could you walk right past everybody like that? And Dan said, I've got a lot of work to do today, and I really want to get started. And this is what John said. He said, you just walk past your work. You just walk past your work. Never forget that leadership is about people. Dan cared about people and wanted to serve them as a leader. He just didn't show it. Teammates, is two major lessons in that example. I done read this story in this book 10 times. Two major examples. One, John Maxwell is a great leader, and he immediately confronted the unproductive behavior in Dan. Teammates, that is huge. If you're a good old country boy like me, you'll spend your whole life avoiding confrontation. You can't do that. You have to confront unproductive behavior, even when it hurts. God almighty. People you love will disappoint you, and you can't stop loving them, but you do have to evaluate your expectations and put your expectations elsewhere. Or what else is there to do? You just keep doing the same thing with them. So you got to confront unproductive behavior, change your people, or change your people. The second lesson was major when he said, you just walk past your work. He was teaching Dan, if you're a leader, people looking up to you, they respect you. They're taking cues from your energy. You cannot just walk right by people that you ain't spend the night with them people at their house the night before. You just saw them. You have to have some manners. You speak to people. You smile. Say, good morning. It's a great day to have a great day. I'm excited. You got to have some good manners. Don't be rude, especially in leadership when everyone is looking at you and taking cues from your energy. So, teammates, we get paid to read these books. Formal education will pay you a living, but self-education will pay you a fortune. Hope that helps.